Thank you to my boss, Jeff Bezos, okay? Yeah. Maybe throw a potato at him. Take a potato, Jeff. You know what? Crappy is afraid of potatoes. He heard about them. Oh no, Crappy, you better run. Oh, and there's a skate horse behind you. Watch out, he's doing an ollie. Okay, that's okay. Crappy's gonna go fry some potatoes and avoid horses. Meanwhile, I would like to welcome in a friend of the stream, one who has been running his own show for a very, very long time. Please say hello to our dear friend, Smite. Smite, come on in. Oh no. Oh no, Smite, I can't believe you've done this.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing today?
I'm good. My day's just getting started.
Yeah, Your day's just getting started? Oh yeah, you tend to be up a little bit later, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, I went to sleep at like 10 p.m. last night. I was so tired. Oh my gosh. You know, but I had some wonderful dreams. You know, lots of sort of fantasy elements that snuck into it. It was nice. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. How about you? Do you have any fun dreams yourself, or are you like a dreamless snail?
Oh, my dreams are no good.
Your dreams are dumb?
I think the last dream I had, my ex-girlfriend sold my pool table and took over my garage, and I was arguing, this is my garage, what are you doing here? And I lost the argument. I don't know how I lost it. Dreams don't make any sense.
I kind of love that, but that sounds like a dream that I would probably have as well. Except there would probably be more like organs falling out of the ceiling or something like that, you know? Not like organs that you play. Actually, maybe some like instrumental organs, you know? That could be fun. Yeah, sure, we'll have those falling out of the ceiling. Well, anyways, let's stop talking about dreams. Let's talk about reality, because you're giving out a game here.
That's right. It sounds like you're familiar with it, which is fun.
Yes. I have given this out multiple times. I have played this quite a bit. I love to see people play it, and they never realize just how deep they are when they get this game.
Well, I've been ranking the worst of various consoles, and I just started the Genesis. This is currently out of like 15 games, it's currently the worst.
Yeah, I think that it might stay down there for a while. Like, it's not a surprise to me that it's the worst currently on your list. What game do we have?
This is Fantasia, a fantastic little movie that I watched recently. It's not so good here.
Oh no. Well, the players are going to learn just what every horror that could possibly be crammed into a platformer exists. They're gonna learn that Kusogrand8 sometimes hurts, and they're gonna have a full hour of Fantasia to try to get through this. I do like, by the way, we had Big Bad Gameathon submissions come in, and I believe there was a Fantasia submission. I don't know if it's coming or if it's going to make it into the tournament or into the... what is it even called? A marathon? That thing? Yeah. But with that said, I don't know who speedruns Fantasia, but apparently someone does.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Well, let me go ahead and move on over to the game screen, because we've got our poor souls here. You're welcome to watch the stream on Discord, by the way. The audio should be coming through correctly for you.
Yes.
And I will go ahead and work on getting this audio playing instead of Microsoft Windows. Go away, Microsoft Windows, okay? You're cool music and all. But we've got 4 players, a familiar called L, Bad Road, Hobtor, and Lon TTR. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the pain here, but y'all are going to know what pain is, at least within the next 10 minutes. And if you still don't understand at that point, you will by the end of the hour.
I watched this movie recently after playing this all the way through. Have you beaten this?
No?
I had to hear the I had to hear the songs as they were written, and not what this game does to all of them.
The songs are, well, most of them are classical music, and they're definitely a lot better than what you hear here. Here. Yeah. Well, here. Oh my gosh. The music's getting a little too intense right now, and we haven't even started. Let me check with the players and see if they're good to go, because I personally am. Yeah, I have seen Fantasia like ages and ages ago. I know that I've seen multiple sections over and over again, but I really can't remember too much. I remember there are mushrooms. I remember there's a big mountain. Obviously, the brooms, or the moppy brooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. They look half broom, half mop. Deadly mushrooms, you know. I remember Mickey dying multiple times in that movie. It was fantastic. The gore. Yeah, just Mickey exploding on screen. By the way, you did tell them that they can have as many lives and continues as they would like. Dreams are going to be the lives. Continues are going to be the continues. Kind of funny how that works, huh?
I hope that helps them.
I mean, maybe. Is 3 the max for those?
I think it is.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's fine. It looks like all of the players are good to go, so I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. Obviously, I want chat to spam emotes. Anything Disney or fantasy related would be great. And yes, we are given easy difficulty, which I think is the right move here.
It's going to reduce the amount of stuff they need to get to the next level.
Yeah, but even then. Okay.
Even then.
As soon as Bad Road is in options, I will go ahead and do the countdown. All you got to do is change to easy, and there we go. They are maxed out on everything. Oh no. Get ready for what you're going to hear for a very, very long time. Okay, spam your emotes. We're doing the countdown, everybody. Spam Disney, anything fantasy. If you have music notes, you want to spam those. As soon as I see movement in the game, I will start our timer. Yeah, music. We're going to have a lot of that. Okay. So, welcome to Fantasia, everybody. I hope that you like video games, because if you don't, you're not gonna like this. If you do like video games, you're probably really not gonna like this. I gotta be honest.
This one does not make a whole lot of sense. They're collecting notes. It's kind of, how do you get them? I don't really know the answer to that. One of the ways is by getting points sometimes. That's one problem. It's really hard to track progress in this game, honestly, because of that. So they're gonna have notes in a looping stage, and there's a door there they can go into when they have enough, and then if they have enough, they can go to the next stage. Hopefully easy will let them get enough.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this game, like, I know this was a game made by Infogrames, and technically this game was never supposed to have been released. They didn't actually have the rights to Fantasia. Yeah, Infogrames, here's the deal. When they made anything for different consoles and such, usually their handheld versions were the best versions. This, I don't believe there's a handheld version. It came out on Genesis. If it came out on Super Nintendo or Genesis and it is by Infogrames, you want to run. That's the rule. Because Infogrames will try to hurt you as much as they possibly can when it comes to anything on Super Nintendo, anything on Genesis. So what is happening here? We've got 3 people on this next area, 4 people on this next area. What are we trying to do in this game?
You're looking for notes. They, I guess, allegedly are lying around. In stage 1, I don't know that they are. But if you can get points, that's another way to get notes. So they need 60,000 points in this stage to get out. This game features the Captain Novelin style of jump attack where you have to hold down to do anything. It just doesn't work otherwise.
Yeah, and it's not super obvious, although considering that players have already made it this far, I think that they read the manual and paid attention. Oh, Hoptor tried to jump on a moving platform, but that platform has variable speed. Because why not have platforms that move erratically, you know? That's fun.
They have the worst weapon of all time. It's those hats. It takes either 1 for a small shot or 3 for a big one. The big one's the only one worth anything. You're never gonna find the ammo for it.
Yeah.
There's probably 30 shots in the whole game, it felt like to me. So that's gonna kill 10 of the 3,000 enemies that are in your way here.
Oh my gosh, this music. It's killing me. Yeah, like, as much as you can jump on enemies, like, really, you just want to find a way to get through things consistently. Lon going into the treasure chest. Now, that is a mistake. You never go into the treasure chest. They will warp you somewhere that is probably not where you want to go.
It's that classic Lost Levels notes. They saw that game and they said, you know, us too. We're gonna send you back to the start.
We've got the music here. A familiar called L going into one of the warps that has this hilarious section that is absolutely pointless to go into.
It's good for... Actually, there's a note down there.
Oh, there's a... Well, I didn't know that. It's too deadly down there.
It's pretty ridiculous. And it took me a long time to figure out how to get out of here. The only way to escape, you could just game over in here, it won't let you out. The only way to escape is the absolute top right. There's like one corner, one little square that Mickey decides to get out. And it took me untold amount of time to find it.
Yeah, just the best rule is to not go down here in the first place. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there they go.
L is out. Now back to the beginning of the level if I'm not... Nope. I guess partway through? Okay. I mean, we are playing on easy difficulty, which still isn't easy, but this gives us a chance to actually see a few more levels than we would see otherwise.
It's not a long game. 30 minutes, long play. Obviously cheating, but nevertheless, 4 stages. The last stage is something else. It's Night on Bald Mountain. It is... There's no boss in this game. Instead of a boss, they just send 3,000 enemies at you in a gauntlet little fight that you are not... You can't win. You just can't do.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you know, the players are playing. Luckily, we have referees who are helping to keep track of progress, keep track of how things are going. And the referees for this match are Redford is secretly a magically animated Kusoge. That's scary. The Bustukuri's apprentice. We've got Nadalecta, Nakarashi on Bald Mountain. You don't want to be there, Nakarashi. Get off of Bald Mountain, okay? And Blastinus carrying 2 buckets of water. Blastinus, your arms are gonna get buff. Yeah. So the biggest measures of progress that we have for this will be the level that they get to and then the score that they have. That's probably because players, at least some of the players, will end up on the same stage. Like, I imagine we're going to have at least 1 tie, if not 2 or 3. So the score will be the tiebreaker.
Bad Road currently, I believe, has enough points to just get out of here if they can get to the way out of here.
Not the ferry.
Which is a whole other problem.
Don't get the ferry. Don't get the chest. Go over the chest. Oh, there we go. Good job, Bad Road. Okay, a little dip in the water. That's fine.
Might not be obvious, but the huge, dangerous-looking book is how you get ammunition.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. Cool.
It's not an enemy. It looks like it's on the warpath. It's like some hawk swooping in to kill you, but it is good. It is a contra power-up for your little hat.
Yeah. Oh. Old school platformer design where you can't even tell what is an enemy and what is a collectible. Oh, Bad Road, unfortunately, was in the section where there are falling platforms and you don't know which one's gonna fall, so you're probably just going to die the first time you get there anyway. Yeah, now they do have 3 extra lives as well as 3 continues. One thing to keep in mind is that as you're playing in Kusogrand8, especially when you have limited lives and continues, figuring out how to conserve those or how to get extra lives or extra continues later on, that can be extremely helpful.
It's definitely a way to do that in this game. I couldn't tell you exactly how, though. They might just be lying around, just Mickey's face probably sitting somewhere.
Yeah, but you can barely tell that it... Okay, so the 3 times at the bottom right, that's how many lives you have, right?
Yes, and
that
then
does
there's...
not look like Mickey's head. I think that's supposed to represent a wish.
That's the dream?
Oh, yeah, that
I don't know. Maybe not. The dreams are continues. The slumbers are the lives, you see.
Okay, I'm looking at the manual. It's gotta tell me. Okay.
There is a way to heal also, and again, not sure how that happens, but there's some way in this game to get some health back. Looks like maybe the stars do it.
Maybe.
This is the best level in this game. It only gets much worse. The dinosaur level is next, and I that's my favorite part of the movie. It's not my favorite part of the game.
So I'm seeing, okay, strength. If you see a number by the heart, Mickey still has strength left. He starts the game with 4 hearts, but he loses strength each time an enchanted creature touches him. Some creatures will take 1 heart, others will take 2 or 3. Worse creatures will take all Mickey's hearts no matter how many he has. If Mickey loses his hearts, he loses 1 dream, but you can help Mickey keep his strength up. Every time you pick up a magic star, Mickey gets more hearts. So obviously, in order to restore hearts, what do you pick up? The star. You know, other games like to represent the amount of health that you have not by a number at the bottom of the screen, but by, like, a health gauge. That could have been helpful. And yeah, the dreams, as long as Mickey has dreams, he can keep searching for the lost notes. You decide how many dreams Mickey will start with. They all start with 3. Yeah, once he loses all his dreams, the quest ends. If you have continues, you can do continues, blah, 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 blah. And if you run out of continues, your master's music is lost forever, and it's probably for the best.
Night on Bald Mountain features the, I don't know, you probably wouldn't remember unless you've seen it recently. There's like a flaming skull dancing around. I don't remember his name, the demon. He summoned it. It is basically the red armor. It's all over the place. It hits for 3 hearts. It's fantastic to have that enemy all over the place in level 4. It's just a real treat. Turnball, that is his name.
I think I have seen that. Yeah. Wasn't he only like once in the movie?
Yeah, they just show up for a little bit. There's a whole lot of ghouls, and they just picked a few that they liked, and that's one of them. There's probably like 10,000 ghosts that they could have chosen.
Hello, Fada. Here I am at Campernata.
Oh no, that song comes later.
No, that's playing right now. We're underwater. It's the underwater music.
It's some kind of like variation of it, because they have a really clear Genesis version of that song later with the hippos.
Okay, maybe they just decide to use it twice, and that one has a crappier melody that's hard to understand. Oh, this music. I would say that it never gets old, but it immediately gets old. As soon as you start listening to it, it's like, I just want to move on to something else.
The joy of this game, if it is not coming through just how bad it is and how bad it controls and all that. All 4 of the players have had the ability to move to the next stage. It looks like no one knows how, and that's one of the biggest problems of all.
What happened? happened to L? Jumping on a platform, it just plummeted them through multiple other platforms to their death. I like it.
What they have to do is get the required amount of notes or points or what have you, and then find the door that takes Mickey to shake the composer's hand like he likes to do.
Yeah.
The conductor.
It does say, by the way, in the manual that in order to beat Waterworld, you have to either get 60,000 points or 3 notes. So it's very clearly listed in the manual. Bad Road should have that information, but it's also kind of tucked into the very middle of the manual because, you know, why not have the important information just in some random page that's not very easy to tell where you need it?
And the way forward in this stage, and probably the rest of them too, is just some random door. Maybe Bad Road's done it. Looks good.
Yeah.
Note check.
Okay, Bad Road, are you through? Yes, Bad Road is through. That's enough points, and we are going to see a lead. A definite lead by Bad Road. I'm going to turn on Bad Road's music so we can hear what this sounds like. Okay, I'm done with the other stage. Well, maybe that was a mistake. It's been a while.
This is the Rite of Spring, as you've never heard it before.
Right. We've got the stompy feet. We've got little bats flying around. There's a fairy.
This music is supposed to represent the terror of the dinosaurs and the strength of the Big Bang. Volcanoes erupting. Just.
At least the cave music is good.
This is still the Rite of Spring.
It's kind of okay. What if I... Honestly, just due to how loud some of the sound effects are, it's very difficult to actually have this balanced and yeah, you're right, it is the same music. Never mind. This music kind of sucks. Wow. I assure you, there is music playing here, everybody. Like, it's not just random notes on occasion. This is the full song.
It's one of these games that makes me feel terrible for using the weapon. With like 3 shots, there's 8 enemies on screen, you want to shoot. How dare you waste your ammunition? It's like you're surrounded by zombies and you have 4 bullets.
Well, you gotta use them sometime. Like, because if you die, if you get game over, you lose all your bullets. You can't take bullets into the afterlife. That's not how it works. Yeah, the best that you're gonna have in the afterlife is ghost bullets. And what are you gonna do with ghost bullets, huh? I don't know how Bad Road lived, but that was cool.
This is the way forward. It's just not very clear.
Yeah, did Bad Road just jump on some platform at the very bottom of the screen? What's down there?
Yeah, this is a thing that happens later. There's invisible walls and very, very hard to figure out what is land and what is not.
Yeah. As it turns out, this game is bad.
Yeah, I mean, if level 1's like a 5 out of 10 in quality, Rite of Springs is bringing you down to a 3, and it gets much worse. Level 3 is way worse than this. This is
yeah.
vertical, and then the last level is actually impossible. I don't understand how you even do it. I had trouble cheating my way through it.
You had trouble cheating? Oh no, that's always a little risky. And the thing is, like, you play a lot of difficult games, but this game is just not fair.
I wanted to see where they were going with this. I wanted to see if Chernobog was there at the end. And his hand is, you fight on his big hand. That's all they give you, but it's kind of cool.
I mean, that's great and all.
It's a nice set piece. You can fall off his hand, and that's pretty rough, but it looks nice.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, Elle is trying to get to the end of the stage. How do you beat the level? Do you just go all the way to the end of stage 1, and then if you have enough music notes, you finish?
What's going on here is it's a loop, and the players are just looping back and forth. There is basically the inside of the fortress, the castle, whatever that guy lives in. I guess that's Mickey Mouse's castle back there. I don't think that's where he lives, but that's where they're going. And then the other side is this backyard swamp area. And your goal is to just find notes or get points and then go in one of these doors inside. One of these doors inside leads to the conductor.
Oh, okay.
Now, there are 3 or 4 doors in here. One of them's a bonus, one doesn't do anything, and the others go to the swamp again, and they'll just keep on doing that until they find the right one. I figure they will find it, though. It's not like... It's not hidden or anything. It's a door. It's the same door they used to get out.
I've seen some people not beat level 1.
At this point, all they need to do is just try the doors that they haven't tried.
Yeah, I mean, that's true and all.
They can even go in without the points. They'll go in, they'll see the guy, he'll tell them to get lost. They can come back later. At least they'll know what to do if they do that.
Yeah, that's helpful information. And Elle went into a different door, so that's good. We know that Elle knows doors exist.
Yeah, that door that they stole from Wonderland, that is just a bonus area.
Yeah, that door sucks. I mean, unless you want extra lives and weapons and such, then it's kind of awesome, but... yeah, so everybody knows, there are 3 people getting eliminated from this match. Only 1 person will move on.
Oh my.
Yeah, Smite. You are... Yeah, this was a low-scoring group. You should have given them Mario. I mean, maybe Mario is missing, but... yeah, this is a little cruel, but I've done similar cruel things, Smite. I've given out absolutely brutal games when 3 people are getting eliminated. As well as to my husband, who was in that group. Yeah, he will not let me live that one down.
3 players get eliminated like the Stegosaurus in the Rite of Springs Fantasia. See that reference?
Oh,
That's how you do it.
Referencing history. I mean, I guess prehistory.
What a battle. That's okay, though. That guy didn't have anything to drink during the next scene. So you don't have to feel too bad for the Stegosaurus.
Yeah, everybody stay hydrated if you are going to fight other dinosaurs, just so you know. Hey, it looks like a familiar called Elle is on to the 2nd level. Fantastic. Lon and Hoptor are both trying to get there. Lon might find the correct location in a little bit. Again, we're on a loop. As soon as Lon manages to find the door in here, then there is hope. But until then, no hope. Just mushrooms. And what hideous mushrooms these are. Like, seriously, they...
Yeah, they're from the movie too, sort of.
Technically.
And the snake from Jungle Book that was here for some reason is not. But never mind, I guess. He's here.
Yeah, he sure is. Well,
by the way, subs for some reason are attached to Apple, where you could go on and watch Prehistoric Planet. If you had a, sub to Percentia, you could go watch that. It's pretty good.
Oh!
Watch some dinosaurs.
Really? Hey, everybody, if you want to sub, you can watch some dinosaurs, I guess? Is it Amazon Prime?
I think any Twitch sub, any even gift sub, gives you 3 months of Apple TV for now, and that is where Prehistoric Planet is, with David Attenborough narrating. You can watch a giant frog eat raptors. This is myself for Prehistoric Planet. A giant frog comes out and eats a raptor, and the raptors are like, what? And then the frog goes under the water, and Attenborough's like, Diabolus. And I'm like, that's a cool frog.
What? Okay, you're selling me. Tell me more.
Tyrannosaurus Rex goes for a swim with his little paws.
Aw, does he drown?
What?
Okay, I guess you can't spoil it. Okay.
Tyrannosaurus is a highlighted creature in that for sure, but he's not the most dangerous thing that shows up. In my opinion, it's the gigantic birds that eat each other. They're like 20 feet wide, and they just snatch up whatever they want.
Yeah, you don't want them to do that. Go away, birds. Well, if you all enjoy the tunes here, then you would probably enjoy the music for the DOS version of Draken, maybe the Smurfs for Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, Spirou, which I believe you played in a Kusogrand8 match a long time ago.
It's a good game.
You know what? You should play the Game Boy version. That is legit. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Infogrames, when it comes to handheld ports, they're so much better. Yeah, give that one a shot.
Bad Road is fighting the meteor storm. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh yeah, this is where you gotta die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they're just... I'm not exactly sure what their pattern is. Bad. Their pattern is very bad.
6 orbs in a row. This game really likes Yoku blocks and Kaizo blocks, hidden things. And you just jump somewhere and a block shows up under your feet sometimes. This is what they do with the level. They just gave up after a while, and that starts here, right around the point Bad Road's at. They just start putting tiles invisibly into the ceiling, and you hope that you jump onto them when you leap into the sky. You can't figure out where to go at all. This is the Fantasia experience.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this music is so sucky. Like, not even kidding. Where are we? The desert. Ow.
Yeah, this is the drought scene where all the dinosaurs are losing it.
Well, they really should, like, leave. They need to go get water.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, it's their problem.
Hey, you step on an egg, you get 4 platforms.
That's how eggs work, okay? I've studied eggs, eggology before. Yeah. Step on platforms, get eggs. And it looks like that top platform, you can probably ride it all the way to the left and get some bonus that nobody has the patience for, so Bad Road is ignoring it.
I don't think there's a bonus over there. I think it actually just goes left for no reason.
Are you serious?
And yeah, that's the kind of game design you can expect here. That's what I'm not able to communicate very well. This game doesn't have the design that you think it does. It has no design. It just does stuff. It just does weird things. It's like when you're playing like one of those kids' toys where you spin the wheel and it just makes like a farm animal sing a song. You don't know what's gonna happen in Fantasia.
Yeah, I'm getting that. From what I can see, the lead designer for this game only designed one game before, and that was North and South.
That's a decent game. Okay, I don't know about that version.
I mean, they might have... I don't know. I don't know about the NES version, but they worked on the PC versions. Let me take a look at the NES version. Nope. Infogrames did not work on that at all. So they just worked on the PC versions. Does anybody know if those were good? Yeah, Bad Road is through. There's hope.
I think they are, yeah. I think this is almost certainly, yeah, gonna clear the stage. This is what I figured would happen. There's almost no way, because these stages are so miserable after stage 1, that anyone will get to the end where the composer is and not have the stuff to get out of here. He had 9 notes. Only need 3. Anyway, welcome to the plants zone.
Oh no. Okay, Yeah, I think that the past times that we've had Fantasia, we've either had it on normal difficulty because, you know, people didn't have to reselect it if they got a game over, or we had it on hard because we're actually seeing a little progress this time, but I don't know about past this stage. Oh my gosh, these clouds, they're so bad. Is this Tchaikovsky? I know there's a lot of Tchaikovsky in this game. Because Tchaikovsky sucks. Most overrated. We've had this discussion way too many times. Nah, he's got some decent tunes. I just like to hate his popular stuff because everybody's like, oh yeah, freaking Nutcracker. And I'm like, I can't give a crap about a freaking Nutcracker, okay? Do you know who uses those? Yeah, grandmas. Grandmas from the 1950s, okay? Nobody uses them these days.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how many times do you go around cracking nuts?
Not very often, honestly.
Yeah, that's probably why you don't have a freaking Nutcracker. And there are also more practical Nutcrackers that don't look like stupid dolls. Yeah, they're just pieces of metal that you use to crack a nut.
So the fairies will take them to the Hippo Zone. They do not want to go to the Hippo Zone. That is a place you do not want to be. And that's where that song plays.
Ooh.
But in the meantime, they got this vertical stage with every problem a vertical stage can possibly have. Plus, it's Fantasia, so you don't understand where the platforms are. And it's got these bubbles that you have to ride in that will pop at the slightest breeze and drop you all the way back down. And also, they just left without the player because, of course, they did.
Yeah, so... Oh, we've got bubbles. Okay. Fantastic still sprite just going up in the bubble. So apparently the big issue is that, yes, the game was sort of developed on Disney's request. However, it was 6 people who didn't know how to develop for video game consoles working on this. And simply put, taking a big Disney release and putting 6 unexperienced people on the project, you get what you get. And this is what you got. Apparently, it was showcased at various places and then finally shipped for the holiday season. The release of Fantasia was met with complaints by Roy E. Disney, who had made a promise to his uncle Walt that Fantasia adaptations would not be made. Uh-oh.
Oh, I've never seen this zone before. Okay.
Well,
it's not a fun zone.
Looks like we'll see it for a little longer. But yeah, Roy Disney had promised Walt Disney that no adaptations of Fantasia would be made. The license was granted in error, so somebody at Disney really messed up. Infogrames did what they were supposed to. Disney did not. So sales of the game were to stop. Every unsold copy was to be destroyed, and every advertisement about the game was to be removed. So that is what came out of this, that when Roy Disney found out, they were supposed to destroy all of the copies. But, well, it was only 5,000 unsold copies, so, like, not a huge deal.
They keep showing Boreas, the god of wind, here, as if there's more than one of them. There's just many of them.
I mean, there are multiple winds. Have you ever played Mahjong? There are at least 4 of them.
I think that, but one of them's blowing west and one of them's blowing east, which is a different... That's like Eurus and Boreas, Notice and Zephyr, I think. They're different gods, and depending on the direction of the wind.
Oh, okay.
They're all here.
Well,
I
good.
guess.
Got to bring the gang back, you know? So, for those who are wondering about progress here, again, it will be the latest stage reach followed by the highest score. And right now, Bad Road is definitely in the lead. The only player to have over 300,000 points. A familiar called L, though, is making a lot of progress here. Currently in second with a much lower score, but if L can make it to level 4, that might not matter. Oh
Everybody
my
made it
gosh.
past level 1. That's great.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. In third would be Lon TTR with 273,000 points on level 2. Hoptor in fourth. Now, if Lon made it to level 3 with this current score, that would move Lon up to second place. Remember, scores and notes, that's what really matters. Yeah, we've seen times that people haven't made it to level 2, so I'm very happy that everybody is getting to experience a different layer of this crap. This crap that pissed Disney off. Okay, unfortunately, Bad Road did get a game over. The score is back down to 0, but Bad Road did get a high score of 361,000 points. The high score, I believe, is what will be used for the tiebreaker here.
This movie, actually, the movie, not even the game, the movie made the classic mistake of calling Zeus Zeus, and then everyone else is Romanized, Bacchus, and all these other guys, but Zeus is just Zeus.
Eh, whatever. Like, nobody believes in that crap anymore. It's fine. Go ahead and mix up all the Romans. Someone stole them from the other. Was it the Romans first or was it the Greeks first? I think it was Greeks, and then the Romans were like, we want to get in on this action. Yeah, see, chat is right. The Greeks were cooler, so bringing in Zeus, just logical. Nobody cares about whatever else Zeus is called.
It's that classic, you always see it. It's always Hercules and Zeus, and not the regular name.
I mean, Zeus is Jupiter. Yeah, see, you go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Jupiter's dumb.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I learned that when I was a kid. That's where the boys go. That's why, yeah. Girls went to Mars to get more candy bars, apparently.
We haven't seen the hippos and crocodiles scene yet, and ostriches.
Yeah, I want to hear the music there. By the way, Elle did get a game over and decided to go back. I think that might have been out of continues. Going back to the beginning at this point isn't the biggest deal because you can get through the earlier levels relatively quickly. Yes, you need to collect the notes or get a high enough score, but if you can remember where the notes were, all you need is 3. 3 notes is enough to make a song.
This thing that Bad Road's fighting, Mickey Mouse's desire to kill unicorns, I guess, is so optional, I'm pretty sure.
Let me just say, this music is a little bit too slow. Like, it feels like it needs sped up. Maybe about 20 beats per minute, and then it might be a decent pace. This is just like I'm falling asleep to a ballet, which is what people usually do anyway. You need the music to be upbeat. No, I like ballet, Smite. I've gone and watched many ballets. I've never performed in a ballet, but I don't know, maybe I should do ballet someday. I could stand on my tippy toes. Actually, I'm a little fat. I probably shouldn't do that. Just, well, you know what? Why not do ballet in steel-toed boots? Because then you could stand on your tippy toes just fine. That's better than ballet shoes. Steel-toed boots, everybody, the new dance gear. I hate this music. I want to hear the stupid other hippo music.
Oh, they died there because they weren't holding the down button when they jumped on the enemy. The down button is very important, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't actually make a mistake. I'm thinking that when you jump on an enemy, it takes Mickey about 60 frames to recover and be able to jump again. So enemies that move upwards, and they sure like to do that in the last level, are impossible to kill that way. They will hit you instead, and they'll hit you for 3 because they have an unhinged amount of damage at that point.
Yeah, it's either there's a cooldown for bouncing off of enemies, or you have to hit down again, and I don't recall which it is.
It's a cooldown for sure, and you can see it in Mickey's animation. When his feet are out, he can do it. When he bounces off of an enemy, you'll see that he recovers from that action a little bit. That is the length of time it takes.
Maybe it's just while you're still traveling up, you can't deal damage. That wouldn't be too surprising that they're like, well, obviously you're going up. How can you jump on an enemy if you're going up? Well, Infogrames, how do you think, huh? It's because they're moving up faster than you. This doesn't even get to, like, the interesting part of the music. It just repeats the same intro over and over and over again until you're dead. If not dead inside, then dead outside. I don't know. There are corpses everywhere because of Fantasia. The video game. The movie's good.
That's right.
I just love seeing the platforms in level 1 that Hobtor was jumping across, the ones that collapse like immediately as soon as you touch them. They're so good. So, the big question that I have for Bad Road is, what do you do now that you're at the bottom? Bubble? Oh, I guess to the right there. Where the... Okay. You're freed! Yeah, so the first level, obviously, Waterworld, you had the Sorcerer's Apprentice, good music. I guess Paul Dukas did that. Rite of Spring in Earthworld. Airworld is specifically the Pastoral by Ludwig van Beethoven. Beethoven rocks. I don't care for the Nutcracker Suite, whatever. Dance of the Hours, that's probably cool. And that might be the one that you were talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
And then finally, we will possibly have Night on Bald Mountain as well as Toccata and Fugue in D minor, which I think I've actually played that on a pipe organ before, and it feels so good.
Night on Bald Mountain is the worst song interpretation this game has, and it's the one you'll hear the most if you're actually completing the game.
Yeah, Bad Road, beat the level. Let us hear Night on Bald Mountain. We want to hear the crappy music. not the kind of crappy music that we're hearing here. So at this point, we do still have Bad Road in first with 361,000 points. Lon almost passed Bad Road earlier, getting up to 315,000 points, but unfortunately was not there was not at the point to actually pass bad roads. So Lon is still in second. In third would be a familiar called L, making it to 133,000 points on level 3. And then Hobtor has not made it to level 3 yet, but might be able to do that during this attempt. I mean, right now is when people should really focus on making progress. You know, you've learned the basics of the game. You've learned what most things do as well as the BS. Now string together a good run, get a good push through here, and hopefully get a high enough score that you are able to get to the next level. Of course, the areas do loop in a way that allows you to grind out score if that's really what you want to go for. And that technically might be faster than going and hunting for all the notes, especially if you don't know where all the notes are. I'm taking a look through some of the various hints in the manual because we've got ostriches, crocodiles, and Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaurs look scary. Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaurs look scary, but Mickey can bounce on these and other enchanted creatures to get past danger zones. Yeah, y'all thought Mickey in Kingdom Hearts was cool. Here he can bounce on dudes. Come on. He never did that in Kingdom Hearts. Okay, Mickey can cast spells while he's leaping. Try this trick to get the jump on foes. Oh, basically that hint is basic mechanics. Actually, the first hint was basic mechanics. Okay, hint number 3, when Mickey gets a note, he sparkles. During this time, he can't be hurt, but like all good things, it doesn't last forever. So Mickey gets invincibility. That's another basic mechanic that is in the hints section. This is fantastic. We're learning all of the basic mechanics at the very end of the manual. Okay, pick up all the magic items you can and destroy as many enemies as possible. You'll need lots of points to finish each level. Duh. I know this. This is not a hint. That's how you play the game. Okay, next. If an area seems to be unreachable, try jumping to it. Anything can happen in a dream.
Meh.
It says if you can't get somewhere, try jumping. Jumping is a freaking basic mechanic in this game. You jump. Yeah. If you think that you can't get somewhere because you're not jumping, try jumping. Yeah, thank you, Manual. You're fantastic. Okay, don't waste your magic spells. You're going to need them at the higher levels.
You won't have enough.
Yeah, a hint that is worthless. Okay. Taking one magic item may make another one appear, so try to grab everything. I guess that's a hint. Collecting things can make other things appear. That's almost just like saying, hey, switches exist. I'll go ahead and count that as an actual hint, okay? We've got one hint out of 6 so far. We're doing great. Okay, always look behind rocks, leaves, and trees. You may find magic items or the passageway to another scene. So play the game. That's what you're telling me. Okay. I don't count that as a hint. Okay, finally, Mickey flashes when he gets hit. During this time, he won't get any credit for anything he picks up. What? Wait. So if you are in your iframes and you collect an item, you don't get score?
Who needs it?
It's required to beat the level. You need it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Okay. Does that count as a hint, or is that just telling you, hey, we messed this up really bad, and we can't be bothered to fix it? So here you go. It's a hint in the manual.
What do you think of stage 3?
Yay, a familiar called... who's moving to stage 3?
How do you like it?
It's so boring. It's just the same over and over and over, and then there's the dancing flowers that take forever to murder. The ones that fall die pretty quickly, but at the same time, they're probably going to land on you before you land on them.
Oh,
bad road, no! Law, no! There's so much death. Hey, L is moving on to stage 3, and with 205,000 points, this could actually be a good push. L could move up into first place if they can collect some more points. Let's see how they do. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, actually, I saw Bad Road got hurt and was unable to pick up a star. So maybe that's the not getting credit. You just can't pick stuff up while you have iframes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if that's better or worse than it not counting. It's probably better, but it's still stupid. It shouldn't be either way. I like the flowers on the spinning clouds, like, absolutely inspirational. It's good stuff. Whee! Okay, Bad Road, where are you going now? Do you know where you're going? Upright? Okay. Okay, does that work? I guess, yeah, sure. Had to go phase through the book at least once, and then you managed to get out. Where's the exit to the level? I want out. I want out of this hellscape.
It's at the top. At the very top of this mountain here.
Why is this so tall? What is this world anyway? The wind world?
This is where the flowers were dancing, and I guess it is fall, spring, winter. It's some kind of seasons thing. They freeze stuff, they unfreeze stuff. There's fairies around. This is where the fairies are in the movie.
Well, go back home. Seriously.
All
Fairies
2
just
frames of
causing
the
mischief.
animation.
Oh, we're back into stupid music land.
3 players here right now in this
Yeah.
zone that I am pretty sure I never saw when I completed this.
You never saw this area? And 3
I think I just
people are
didn't. I knew better than to touch that fairy if I could help it.
Yeah,
It's not a good
honestly,
one.
never touch fairies. It's a good rule of thumb. If you have enough points or if you have enough notes, just skip the fairies and go do something else. L, by the way, 294,000 points going back into the fairy zone. Oh,
I think they did not mean to.
well, too bad. Sometimes you do things that you regret in life. Sometimes that's called playing Kusogrand8.
What a score they have, though.
Yeah, like 316,000 points. This is a push. L may be able to move up to first place. We have just about 10 minutes left. Yeah, and we haven't had very much conversation in the Discord chat about this game either. Like, someone is just asking dragons or Pegasi. I assume
like their
plural
strategy is
Pegasus.
The strategy is to collect points because that is the marker. Unless somebody can beat this stage.
Honestly, it's probably not a good or not a bad idea to collect points. Considering how many lives L has, though, I wouldn't be too concerned about dying a whole bunch. I would try to beat this level. I think that's absolutely the way to go. Yeah, collect points on your way, especially if you can get extra lives. Oh yeah, L is just going through a loop and collecting an extra life every single time.
They have 10 minutes. And I feel like any of the players could beat this stage in that amount of time. If they take their time going upwards.
Yeah, now Bad Road is in first, having made it to 361,500 points. If a familiar called L can beat that, that moves L into the lead. And let's see, Elle has been going through that area over and over again just to rack up more and more points. Elle may be trying to climb up, though.
Looks like they were doing it for health and lives, actually, not points.
Honestly, not a bad idea. Having 9 lives, that's huge. Smite, you could have found the fairy room and done the grind so that you could actually beat the game. I mean, you did beat the game.
I don't think it would have helped with the problem that I had. Like, you just get put back to where the gauntlet is over and over again.
Oh my gosh, Elle unfortunately found the collapsing cloud that just fell over and over and over and over again. I love it. Oh, Radomford is saying that apparently the items in the room stopped giving points. What? So if you get enough points, the game actively stops giving you points if you stay in the same room? Impressive.
Pointlessly mean, gotta hand it to him.
I mean, that infogrames pointlessly mean. That's sort of how they are. I think this might be their cruelest game, but also definitely the game that had some of the least polish. Bad Road is getting a decent climb here. I think passing the jump that was really throwing Elle for a loop. However, it might just come down to who can beat this level first, if either of them can. Oh, there's the disappearing cloud, or the collapsing cloud. Can you get out of... Oh, Bad Road got up above the cloud. This is a push. We might be able to see the end of this level. Come on, somebody. How many points do you need to beat this level? Come on, Airworld, 140,000 points.
They've got it for sure.
Who does?
Not to mention the notes that they found on the way count, too. They don't actually need that score. If they have 3 notes, that's fine.
Bad Road has no notes.
You can't really see them on the UI.
Aren't they at the bottom left?
That is your shots.
Oh no, where's this cloud taking Bad Road? Oh no,
yeah,
or not
that's
cloud,
a goof
bubble.
balloon.
I don't like that bubble. Hey, Elle has 376,000 points and is now officially in the lead. Final 10 minutes, everybody. Elle may win, but it also begs the question, will any of these players manage to clear this nightmare level? Because if so, that will put that player into the lead. Meanwhile, Lon is in a room with ostriches? What? Oh, here we go. Here we go, everybody.
Oh,
Bad
no.
Road is there as well. The hippos. Did those hippos have abs? I know they had tutus, but I think they had abs as well. I don't know. They're overly detailed. I don't like them. Ow, ow, this music. Ow, ow. Stop it. Yeah, we have 3 players in this climb here. Hobtor is behind the rest of them, but yeah, I think that Hobtor is probably out of this. Really, any of the other 3 players could beat this level and move into the lead. It is far from decided.
They're close if they're here, I'm pretty sure. This is a mandatory one, I think, and it takes you pretty close to the end of this awful level. It never ends. It just keeps on going.
This level design is so garbage. Holy crap. Not only that, but like telling where the platform ends so you can actually jump. Like Bad Road keeps bonking Mickey's head on the ceiling. There's lots of death everywhere. Oh, I would have been tempted to go for the bubble at the left. Bad Road trying to get over to this cloud, but unfortunately because of the ledge above him, keeps bonking his head. No, the hippo! Oh, you do not want a hippo in a tutu murdering you, okay? I can clearly say that. Well, L is still in the lead, with Bad Road in second, having made it to 361,500 points. Lon in third, Hobtor in fourth. It really... Oh my gosh, if anybody makes it to level 4, though, that is a lead. Yeah, but... Oh, these hippos... Do they spawn forever? Oh, I don't like them.
No.
Okay, this spot sucks. This level is bad. Every level in this game is bad, but this is very bad.
It's the song you wanted.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one hurts more. Like, the water version did not hurt it nearly as much. Come on.
It's the fun-sucking version of the song.
Yeah, fun suckage, just what I asked for. I did, it's Infogrames. Come on, we've only got one Kusogrand8 match today. Might as well be this. Oh, very nice jumps by some of our players. Watch out, Bad Road, you've got infinite hippopotamuses.
Two minutes left.
Yeah, it's important to use the butt boost against the hippos as much as you can. They're essentially platforms here. Just keep... Oh no, the elf got Bad Road! Oh. L might take the victory here. You know, if nobody can beat this section, I think this might be everybody's final push. My gosh.
Oh, they're so close. They just gotta do one nasty jump.
Who's so close?
All three of the players are dealing with the hippo area here.
Yeah, like... Here's the deal. Anybody who plays in Kusogrand8, like, pretty much everybody has played platformers and is pretty okay at them. Anybody who has made it to round 3 or 4, you know, they definitely have some experience and some gaming skill, but this game is not kind. It is evil. It's absolutely atrocious, and y'all need to know that it's not their fault that they keep dying. It's absolutely Fantasia's fault.
That sounds right.
Yeah, blame Disney. Even if Disney didn't approve of this. I don't care. Blame Disney. Okay, Lon getting a bubble. That bubble may help, but may not matter. We've got 10 seconds left. Can anybody finish this level in the final 10 seconds? I don't think it's happening. And there we are. That is time. Woo! What an experience. This is more of the game than I've seen in a Kusogrand8 match ever, and I think that because you gave them easy as well as many lives and continues as they wanted to set, that allowed us to see more of this game. Easy is still absolutely brutal, as you saw. You know, nobody cleared this game. It is evil. Mm-hmm. But with that said, L is definitely our victor, and I'm going to welcome L in to come and chat if they would like. Yeah, as for second, third, and fourth, technically it goes Bad Road, then Lon, then Hobtor. It doesn't really matter because L is the only one to move on from this match. L is our victor. It sounds like I'm talking about Death Note here. Yeah. I don't know. We had plenty of notes in this game, and we had plenty of death. Might as well be Death Note. Yeah, Fantasia. Old school Death Note. That's what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. How do you feel that they did Smite over the course of the hour?
They were really close to the impossible stage that I knew would stop them. I was hoping to see somebody hit it. That soundtrack is something else.
Yeah, well, we can go ahead and just imagine what it sounds like. Or there's the OST. The OST is on YouTube. It's got to be there. Hello, Elle, and congratulations on taking the victory in Fantasia for Genesis. What the crap?
Oh my god, that game. I mean, I didn't dislike it, but it certainly, for being a platformer, the platforming sure was bad.
Yeah. No, this is a game that I feel is pure evil. Even with easy difficulty, it's pretty dang hard. But I did enjoy that you found a good strat in order to get tons of lives and tons of points. That ended up being pretty successful for you. I think that's what ended up giving you the victory. You know, you won based off of points.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I felt really lucky just because, like, I mean, it felt just impossible at first, and then after I took a death in the first level and just realized, like, when I was going through it, that I picked up a note again, and I'm like, wait, didn't I already pick that up? And then I tested it, and yeah, so you can just, like, farm the notes real easy in like, the fairy rooms, and it just, yeah, it just made things a lot simpler.
It seemed like they stopped giving you points at some point.
They may have, but like it as long as I was getting enough to clear the worlds, that was like all I was really trying to do.
Oh wow, this is bad. This is bad, Smite. Smite is letting us listen to Night on Bald Mountain, which would have come next. It is very farty. Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm going to share it with all of you players because you've got to listen to it. Like this, what's great about this game is that technically they promised Walt Disney that they were never going to allow any spin-off game or anything to be made based off of Fantasia. And when they found out about it, I think it was Walt's son, he ordered them all to be destroyed, everything that hadn't been sold yet. And I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I fully understand because this is not a good game.
No, it really isn't. I can almost give it a pass because, like, the animations are pretty tight. The music is, I mean, I didn't enjoy it, but I see what they were going for. It was very distinctive, but it was like, it eats your inputs, all the platforms are really wiggly, and they're all trapped. It's frustrating, you have no idea where you're going. It's not a good game.
Oh yeah, I very much agree. But with that said, was there anything redeemable about this game?
It's like, once I found the, like, respawning notes strategy, I kind of did think, you know, maybe there's, like, a speedrun route that's kind of fun to do, maybe. I don't know.
I do know that there is a speedrun of this game. Yeah, actually having a way to grind things in order to make future attempts helpful, or successful would be helpful. Smite, though, said that when it comes to stage 4, that doesn't really matter, so I'm not sure why, but I'm interested in the nightmares that are to come. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, speaking of nightmares, the third stage, just that whole, all the vertical shafts.
There's so much. And it doesn't really give you time to react to anything that's above you. It doesn't give you any tools to kill anything that's above you. If it's coming down, you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm very glad to see that you managed to get through. You are the lone survivor of this match. You're the one who's moving on to round 4. Seriously, great job. Are you doing anything stream-wise these days, Elle? Have anything going on that people should know about?
I kind of was getting back into it. The new Final Fantasy expansion has eaten up a lot of my life, but that's slowing down, and I've been like, I have been streaming, getting back into fighting games.
Cool, cool. Which fighting games?
Mostly Grand Blue and Street Fighter 6, but like, I've been
Sweet.
messing around with a lot of them.
Well, good, good. I'm glad that you've been having fun with that. And yeah, Final Fantasy 14, I need to jump into that in a little bit. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Yeah, what about you?
Good.
What about you, Smite? I know that you've got Arcade Pit later on today. Speed Bump as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the usual. And what time does that start again, just so everybody knows?
That's in 2.5 hours.
2.5
8 p.m. Eastern.
hours. Okay.
And tomorrow I'm playing 120 games at the same time. And your shuffler.
Ah, yeah. Smite, I'm gonna have to watch that. I didn't know you were doing that. I'm gonna stop by. What time does that start? 8 p.m. as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you didn't know, everybody, I put together a shuffler for BizHawk that switches between different games. Author Blues took that, polished it, enabled a lot more features that could be added. A lot of people have contributed to the point where I'm like, that's so cool that other people are using something and that it's become like bigger than what I was making, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, I need to stop, and I'll stop by and see how that's going. And
I'm sure it will take me a couple of months.
Everybody's doing shufflers apparently. Oh my gosh. Well, good. Yeah, it'll probably take a couple months. But yeah, I'm super happy that people are still playing around with that. I've got a few other ideas. I actually put something together that allows chat to choose what game you're playing specifically. Yeah, and that's something that maybe I'll have to put together in order to work with Author Blues' version of the shuffler, because I think that's fun. They can use channel points, or I think you might even be able to make it so that bits work. But I haven't quite made it that far yet. But with that said, everybody, this has been Kusogrand8 for the weekend. We do have matches on Wednesday. Probably Don't Make Us Bored on Tuesday. And again, we'll let everybody know on Discord, Twitch, and Blue Sky. Otherwise, let's go and raid somebody. I'm trying to find some victim who we can go and say hi to. You know what? BGG is playing Legacy of the Wizard, and that looks like it's going to be fun. Let's go raid over there. Do we have a good raid message? I don't think there was anything from Fantasia. They don't really say anything in the game.
Night on Bad Mountain.
Night on Bad Mountain?
Yeah, they don't really say anything other than the word dreams over and over again.
Dreams, 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 dreams. That's going to be our raid message. Just dreams a whole bunch. Okay, go and share all of your dreams with BGG, and I will see everybody later. Thank you, Smite.